If I can't explain it to you in a way that you understand it, then I don't understand it.
If you make your opinion about the facts and you point to different areas of the records, then the record speaks for itself.
It is a fun space. You learn a lot of things while just seeing the actions of various people, various stakeholders.
They say you're kind of like a teacher. The best witnesses are the ones that know how to speak to a jury and present and say, okay, this is the fundamentals of what we're talking about.
If it's a simple question, I'll give them a simple answer. If I don't know, I'll just tell them that I don't know.
I wonder if there's an exception to that rule or something like that. Well, when you're in a court, it's not necessarily fun, right?
You're not there as a cheerleader. You're there to advocate for your opinion.
We assume that you're an expert. We assume that you used methodology that meets the requirements of 702.
This is a serious business. You can't just sort of do it on this as a sideline, you know.
If you can be not only knowledgeable in your area of expertise, but be able to explain that to others, that's a huge deal.
I think any expert needs to know how to say no when they're being asked to be retained in a case in which it is outside of their lane.
And of course, they want me to say there's liability, but I'm not just going to say it to get another job. And I feel it's neutrality. I will base my opinion on what lessons I have learned along the way.
I try and calm their nerves and remind them that, you know, they can't win my case, they can't lose my case, but they can lose credibility.
Put yourself out there. Go to conferences if you can. I get it, when you're first starting out, it might be tight financially.
If you have areas of expertise, think about creating a white paper and being able to use that as an underlay for speaking engagements.
Just comes down to just simply and clearly delivering your point and not veering outside of your particular scope.
Whatever vocation you're doing, you can spend 50 years in it, but don't ever stop learning and asking questions and being curious. I think that type of feel for somebody is important.
You know, I have my favorite saying is an expert is somebody who's made all the mistakes. And I've certainly made a lot of mistakes, but it also comes from a lot of training.
Listening is huge. You know, listening to what is the actual question being asked to me.
The expert hopefully will be teaching me the medicine or teach me the standard of care for whatever discipline there is.
Your opinions need to be validated, not just what you think.
As an expert, the only asset that you bring is your credibility and your integrity.
Whatever you think you're going to do, you need to be prepared to do something else.
You cannot just rely on the attorneys that hire you. You sometimes have to get your own attorney involved to fight these battles.
So if I can do the thing at a higher quality than they can, my scope of being able to help the case expands.
So I give an adverse opinion on almost every case in some ways, and I think good attorneys appreciate that. They continue to ask me for more opinions.
Experts are dynamic, so you know one of the limitations of the study is that it assumes that experts stay statically in the same spot, and that of course is not what experts do.
I'm there to educate the trier of fact. I'm there to help them see what I see.
This legal process requires experts to explain what that standard is and was it applied or was it not.
What I work for is healthcare standards, and I just want to maintain the professionalism of nursing.
And I'm not going to try and change something wrong and try and make it right, or the other way around. It is what it is. And as long as I've got all of the facts, great.